It's week 9 of the National Football League. And up next is this team's versatile running back. He should be a busy man out of the backfield. Buckle up. There's football coming your way on Monday Night Prime Time.
We've all waited long enough to get here. It's time for some football as we welcome you to the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scotts alongside Brock Heward. And Brock, now that we're into the November portion of our season, we've got a pretty good picture of who both of these teams, at least who we expect these teams to be from here on out.
Yeah, no question about it, Kate. They're through the opening rounds if this is a boxing match, right? In the season-long fight. Early issues been worked through, or at least you hope so. And this is where they have to be in that groove as we push through the heart of the season. Any team with hopes beyond Week 18, they got to be figured out. They figure out who they are.
Well, it's official. We reached the halfway point of the regular season. Still a lot of work left to do, though, as we're away in Week 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
Last week was the ideal showing for him and really allowed his offense to feed off of him. He elevated everybody around him. Just got to look at his stat line to see how well he was throwing the ball. 300-plus yard game, several touchdowns, tremendous efficiency.
And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still second down.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Running it after the penalty. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. First down, ball at the 36. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still first down.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. They'll run here following the penalty. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 42. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. The first carry here for the rookie from the U. And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's a gain of 4. And that'll be a 1st down. They send a tight end in motion. Going to the ground again on 1st. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he can do like we just saw.
Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to take this down to the red zone. He's stopped at the 17. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to the well again. And he's able to get this down to the 13. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. This throw is caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. They'll try and punch it in. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still second down.
Penalty drops him at the 1, so they've got a couple of shots left at it. It's second and goal. They give it to him again. And he's in for the touchdown. These guys finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one right down the middle. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Play action on first down. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So that brings up second down. Handoff now out of the gun. Up the sideline, past the 40. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Looks like a pickup of 2, and now they've got 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. The home teams and their wide receivers set for this next possession. And he's been having such a great season in this offense. You can see, actually top 5 in the league in receiving touchdowns so far. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
Lone back gets the handoff. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Neither side separating much so far. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Setting up a throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
At the 31-yard line.
From the 31. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
And the catch is made for the touchdown. These guys get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys double their lead to 14. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The visitors and their running back about to get back to work. And they haven't been shy about looking his way in the passing game, have they? You can see that so far this season, he's currently leading all running backs in receiving yards. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
The give here on 2nd. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Flush down out to his left. He takes it himself. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Back now, pressure on its way. That one's complete, right side. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. They're going play action. Catch is made in close. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain, and boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. He gets another shot here. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Tight end going in motion here. 3rd time's the charm. He gets it again. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one right down the middle. And his guys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Hits him on the out route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll give them a 1st down. That puts us at the 2-minute warning. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Pass play now. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing it again here. Looking right, and he finds him. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And they'll have 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. He'll throw it yet again. Throwing the out route complete. Running down the left side. And that is a touchdown. These guys grow their lead just before halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys double their lead to 14. After the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Return starts at the 9. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. From the 36. He's got it over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Man in motion here. They go play action on 1st. Finds a man right side. And a solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They go play action here. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing now, off play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Punting unit out now. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be their football. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Looking for a throw here. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Dumped off to his running back.
This is one of those plays, Kate. I could just hear defensive buzzwords. Pursue, effort, run him down. Just a total effort defensively to knock that running back right out of bounds and put a negative yardage mark on the stat sheet.
And he's brought down after getting this up across the 15. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. They'll bring out the punter here. And we'll see what kind of first impression he makes tonight. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. So no return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession.
At their own 35-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Pass play on 1st and 10. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. All set up now for 1st and 10. We're at halftime here on Monday night as we send things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
But I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting 2nd right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Here's the lone back. back on the handoff. And he'll take this up to around the 30-yard line. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Another carry for him. And another stop along the line. Defense with a great couple of back-to-back reps. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? He's going to throw this one. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. He's got it at the 24. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it's going to be their football coming up. They're set up at the 35 now. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Motioning one of the tight ends. They'll run now on 2nd down. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials.
Encroachment defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still 3rd down.
Runner pass, which way they want to go to convert on 3rd. Running it after the penalty. And he's brought down after a short gain. Call it 1 yard there. Tough sledding the last couple of runs. It's 4th and 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll send out the punting unit. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And they'll get ready to go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Gonna start things off with a sweep. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
Finds room to the 30. And finally, they take him down at the 36-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Throwing off the play fake here. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. Brought in inside the 20. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
From the red zone now. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
This throw is caught. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there. A nice gain of 8 there, and it brings them to first and goal. They are throwing it again. Setting up the screen. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
He gets it headed right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one right down the middle. And his guys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The home teams back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives them the first. Back to the well again. And he'll get it up to the 44. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing now from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And look at the footwork there, touchdown! Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys double their lead to 14. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. And after that last-second score in the 3rd, we'll resume play with a kickoff. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. On first down, they'll run. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards.
Encroachment, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still first down.
Now talk about a golden opportunity at an immediate first down following that encroachment flag. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Nothing on 1st and 5. That brings up 2nd down. From the 37. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
We've got a stoppage now. There was a player shaken up on that return, so we'll take a brief break as they tend to him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The running back gets it on the draw. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
They give it to him again. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And they're going to have a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll give him a 1st down. Lone back gets the handoff. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's a give up the middle. Past midfield to the 45. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal, and because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Throwing now on first down. It is cut left side. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 24-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. It's a gain of 4 there, and it'll give him a first down. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. These guys approaching win number 7 on the year. 1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. They'll try and punch it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. They'll send him up the middle. And it's a rare defensive win on the ground. He's caught at the line. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Then he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
The 13-year pro still doing what he does as he puts this through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now this offense getting set to work here. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Play action on 1st down. That one's incomplete over the middle. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll try and throw it here. Hits his running back. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. Putting a receiver in motion. They'll run for this. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect a timeout coming any moment now.
The give here on 2nd. He finds space into the red zone. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
No frills, Nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And they carried some of that winning football from last game into this contest. Now a modest little win streak blossoming for them, Brock. They've got 2 in a row as they get out of here with a victory. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. This celebration begins for our winners as we say goodnight, everybody.